Most people are not broke because they're irresponsible. Most people are just tired. Welcome to Good Wealth. I'm Monae Goodman, and tonight I want to talk to the people in their 30s and 40s who feel like they're doing everything right, but somehow money still disappears faster than it arrives. And trust me, I get it. I like getting my nails done. I like a good Costco run that somehow turns into $400. I know what it feels like to fill up an online cart at midnight after a stressful day and suddenly convince yourself you deserve it. Life is expensive, especially when you're balancing work, kids, relationships, family pressure, and trying to still enjoy being alive. So this conversation is not about guilt. It's about awareness. Because sometimes the issue is not that people make bad money decisions, it's that nobody ever showed them how small habits quietly shape long-term freedom. For example, the average American now spends hundreds every month on subscriptions, food delivery, impulse shopping, convenience apps, and lifestyle upgrades they barely notice anymore. Not because they're careless, because modern life is designed to make spending feel emotional. Everything says, you earned this, you deserve this, treat yourself. And honestly, sometimes you should. But my grandfather taught me something powerful. He said, Monet, comfort is beautiful until comfort becomes dependency. That stayed with me. Because there's a difference between enjoying life and accidentally building a lifestyle that owns you. And here's the encouraging part. Most people do not need to completely change their lives to improve financially. They just need structure. A few $100s invested consistently every month can genuinely change somebody's future over time. That doesn't mean never vacation, never shop, never enjoy your life. It means creating balance between enjoying today and protecting tomorrow. And one thing I really want people over 30 to hear tonight is this. You are not behind. Please stop thinking life is over because you didn't start investing at 22. Some people start businesses at 50. Some buy their first home at 40. Some finally become financially disciplined after divorce, hardship, layoffs, or rebuilding seasons. Your timeline is still valid. What matters now is intentionality. Now, historically speaking, many Black households in America were historically pushed towards short-term survival spending because discriminatory systems often blocked long-term wealth-building opportunities like favorable lending, ownership access, and investment education. That history matters because survival mode changes financial behavior across generations. But today, information is more accessible than ever, and small, consistent decisions truly add up. For example, packing lunch a few more times a week, lowering unnecessary subscriptions, investing automatically instead of emotionally, learning taxes, protecting your credit, building reserves slowly instead of trying to get rich overnight. That's how real financial confidence begins. Not perfection, consistency. Because freedom rarely arrives all at once. Usually it arrives quietly, through small, disciplined decisions repeated long enough to change your life. So welcome to Good Wealth. We are here to make life easier by introducing the clarity you need. You just got the goods from the goods.